Hi, Crystal from the Rain Dance Ranch, and I just want to highlight a few plants. This is the real Mexican bird of paradise. I will somewhere down below or within the video put the link to the scientific name for this, but this is the real Mexican bird of paradise. But this plant over here is what everybody thinks is called the Mexican bird of paradise. But this is actually the red bird of paradise, also called the Pride of Barbados, and this is from Barbados. And I mean, it's just gorgeous. Look at that flower. And it just looks like this all summer long in the desert with hardly any water in full sun. So it's probably, if I only had to pick one plant to put in my yard, I would pick this guy, unless I had a teeny tiny yard, because as you can see, they get quite big. And this is actually this is about as big as you'll see them usually in terms of width. Most of the time they're not that, they don't have that much of a spread. But I do love the Mexican bird of paradise. And this is truly from Mexico. And it grows really well as a tree. I saw somebody at Barrage Nursery had one. I need to go in there and see if they still have it. But they grew this as a tree and it looked fabulous. It was nice and small. So, and if you can see from the trunk, let's get down in there. Maybe this isn't, you can see how you could easily prune it up and make it tree-like. You just have to keep trimming it down at the bottom, but you do want to make the base, let the trunk thicken up a bit before you try to trim it up. I haven't actually done it, so I can't really say how long it would take, but at Barrage Nursery, the one they had there, and this was like 20 years ago when I was in there, they said it took about 5 or 6 years, and I don't know how old the plant was that they started from. I mean, they could have started from one that was already 2 years old from germination, so maybe it was technically 7 years. If you want to get technical, I don't know. And this is another variety. I'm pretty sure, well, maybe not. This is an interesting Bougainvillea. I am at this apartment complex and they have all of these plants that I'm like, I need to record about all of these plants. And this one is, I cannot remember the name of it, but it's a special type of Bougainvillea that doesn't get crazy. It has this really nice form. And they're a little less messy. I don't know if it's a hybrid. Again, I will leave information. But I don't know if you can see the way the leaves just grow. It doesn't bunch up. I'll have to get another video of the bougainvilleas you typically see that are really messy and unruly and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plants. But this is a good one to know about for people who like plants that are neat and tidy. So let's head back down here toward the beautiful Pride of Barbados plant. And over here, I really wish I'd have gotten this video earlier because they had these agaves running all along the sidewalk and they all stalked and made babies. And so what they do is they make these stalks and they just sort of stick straight up in the air. The other ones were a lot taller. Like I wouldn't have been able to reach the top of them. And this one was just a little shorty. And the landscapers came and cut all the other ones off, but they didn't remove the agave. You can see there's some down there. You can see right there's one. And that really needs to be removed. That plant is officially gone. And the cool thing about these agaves, I think these are they're like a blue octopus agave. Obviously you can see they have a blue. And they don't make pups down at the bottom. They don't proliferate. So they're really nice to have, again, for people that don't like messy plants. Or they don't want to have to deal with stuff like this all the time. Unfortunately, when it does get the stalk, it will die. But you've got all these babies. And I am trying to make something happen. I took some off. Let's see, here's off of some of the other plants. And I have a bunch of them I'm trying to grow. And it doesn't look like they're doing anything. It's been several months, so I don't know what the trick is. So let me just grab a few off of here. I don't know if you need to get more of something. I don't know what. Or maybe they need to fall off naturally. So like, I'm gonna go like this. This is gonna be my new. Maybe the other ones I took off too early. I don't know. But here's some later ones that I'm going to now try to plant. And these again just came off all on their own. This one I'm gonna try to pull this guy all the way off. I don't know, maybe I'll cut that whole thing off, but it doesn't belong to me. I don't think anybody's gonna care if I take a few pups, but to cut the whole thing off is a different story. See, it's really hard to get any kind of part of the stem. So I don't know if that will actually grow, but some of these are quite big. That guy just fell right off. Well, that's probably plenty. Here's another one of those Bougainvillas. See, normally they just kind of, it's just, I love the form of this one. As a landscape designer, I would probably spec that out, unless my client wanted the big crazy vining one that makes a big mess everywhere. Now I do want the big messy bougainvillas because A, they are beautiful, B, they actually make really nice cuttings for flowers. Here's my car. I'm getting back in the car. And yes, oh no, I dropped one on the ground. And they're cut. Oh, and then I like to use the flowers in salads and in a compost pile. Anyways, thanks for watching. And when it rains, run out and dance. Bye.